Alrighty, good evening, everybody. Sunday night, East Coast, 9 o'clock. Let's get things rolling. Hope the weekend treated all of y'all well. I know it has to myself. So I know we got a lot of familiar faces around. So took the one and only vacation of the year. So that was extremely nice, getting out and acting like we're in somewhat of a normal world. So it was a good little break, but we are beyond excited to be back at it. So hopefully keep that heat rolling that we've had in the past tonight. We've got half case of Tier 1 rolling tonight. Then afterwards, we're going to do a little impromptu on some first of line Optic Baseball 2020. So stay tuned for that. We'll probably just keep that rolling in the same stream. So any guys that may not be on the Tier 1 that are on the Optic, we'll probably just keep that rolling on the same stream here at the end. I might split that up into a separate video tomorrow on the old YouTube for you. So without further ado, let's get cracking on Tier 1. So everybody paid tonight, which is always a good thing for us. So we cracked the other half of this just, I don't know, maybe a week and a half ago. So we've got the last 6 boxes hiding in this bad boy. And hopefully we got some heat for you guys. This Tier 1 has been absolutely incredible for us. Not to jinx it talking to the pitcher in the middle of a no-hitter, but we have had some phenomenal luck with it. Pulled multiple one-of-ones, so hopefully keep that rolling. Pulled a really nice, it was not in this case, so don't worry about that. It was, I think, the case prior to. A nice one-of-one Casey Stengel. The auto, and that was fun. So hopefully we find another one. Obviously there's only one of those, but you guys get the point. Hopefully we find some really cool cards out there for you guys, carry some good investment for you, and hopefully everybody has fun. So let's get rolling on the 2020 Tier 1. So welcome all of the first timers. Once again, welcome back to all the familiar faces. If there are any issues on YouTube by any chance, please just switch over to our Facebook group, and never had any issues with that. I think YouTube hopefully should be okay. Had a couple issues on the early innings, but now we've built up over 100 subscribers and able to have our official URL, all that good stuff. Hopefully should be in the clear moving forward. So once again, welcome to all the first timers. Once again, we are Giant Breaks. We are not going to do the most breaks in a week, but we do try to make them count, and we try to do it the right way. Take our time, so we're not going to overly fly through this. I know that this is not a ton of cards we're seeing tonight. Only have 6 boxes. So we have 3 cards per pack. So some basic math tells us that's only 18 cards. Sometimes we get lucky and get a bonus 4th card on the Tier 1. But we're looking at a total of 18 cards. There's 30 teams. So that is some pretty basic math for you guys. Sadly, not everybody is going to get a hit tonight. Wish it was not that way, but it is what it is. You guys all know that going in. So hopefully we get some good ones. If anybody does not get a hit, we're going to give you guys all of your shipping as a future break credit. So hopefully you guys have some good luck, and hopefully we find some fun cards and some good cards. And without further ado, let's end the weekend right. How about that? Alrighty. So we are starting out with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Kevin Newman, 45 of 299 on the auto. So once again, all cards for Tier 1 are going to be sleeved and top loaded for you guys. And it's a good start coming in. Number 2, old George Springer. for the Stros. That is 20 of 80. 20 of 80 for Springer. Here you go, Shonda. Good start, Mr. Springer. Even if he does cheat, that Shonda probably won't worry about that one tonight. So, here we go. Little prime performers. Let me try to get this a little bit crisper for you guys with the camera here. Alrighty. And rounding it out, we've got Laureano and the A's. It is 19 to 395. So once again, welcome to all the first timers. I will take a couple breaks here and there just to tend to the old Facebook, make sure that don't have anybody waiting to join the group. Want to make sure everybody's able to watch it. Let's get on to box number 2. Yes, we've not been doing this for too long, maybe a couple months so far. So we've had some really good beginner's luck, and hopefully that continues tonight. But nonetheless, appreciate all of y'all stopping by and hanging out with us for a few minutes. Whether you're in the break or not, I always like seeing as many faces as possible. And please do like us on social, follow us on social, all that good stuff. Facebook group is really where most of the action is at. So for anybody watching on YouTube, please do still go ahead and join our Facebook group. There's a lot of exclusives that come through the Facebook group that you guys will likely want to be a part of and not miss out on. So it's kind of first chance exclusive, some discounts, all that good stuff. So, all right, let's get rolling with pack 2, box 2. So there you go, Sean. Die Hard Sox. Glad you're on the board with 151 of 299. Michael Chavis. He's a local boy too. We're out of Atlanta, so goes without saying we're big Braves fans. Nice to see the Braves have been off to a good start this year. Hopefully the year continues and there's no craziness with the season shutting down. And with that said, Braves, any baseball fans, have been playing the Mets and put an absolute whooping on them. So sorry there, Chris. But this next card might make you forget about that game today. With the Polar Bear, Pete Alonso. Nice. 199 of 299. For the Polar Bear. Sweet. Go. Oh, Pete Alonso. Breakout to 299. So like I said, we don't do the most breaks, but we do try to make them count and assure you that nobody will be more careful with your cards than we are. Try to get them to you in the exact shape that they come out of the box. So like I said, with that comes a little bit of a slower pace, but hopefully you guys are good with that. Check the old Facebook. And speaking of the Braves, there you go. Prime time, baby. Mr. Deion Sanders for Josh. Nice. This is 19 of 199 for the Primetime Legends. Yeah, the Tier 1 is a really fun product. Obviously, these breaks, with just having one pack of 3 cards in each, naturally the breaks don't take as long as a lot of the others that we do. So this is the only kind of officially scheduled one that we have tonight. Yeah, Ignacio's. I shot you an email kind of off the side. Yeah, all good, buddy. I know you're regular. No worries at all. So after this, we've got just 2 boxes of the Donruss Optic first off the line. So I think we've cracked about 8 or so of those. So we've got actually 3 left. The last 2 solos that we're gonna crack tonight, and then one we're gonna probably do some type of first off the line mixer. So be on the lookout for that. That will likely come through the Facebook group. Once again, try to get some of the kind of first crack at things a lot of times through that. So we've got turning it back a little bit. How about a little Cecil Fielder? $1.75 to $2.99 for the Tigers. And Frank, there you go. And that guy was fun to watch. That is definitely my generation. Mashing it out of Tiger Stadium back in the day. And his son, old Prince, was not too shabby himself. So, Cecil Fielder for the Tigers. And behind that, we've got the Rockies on the board. Brendan Rodgers, 189 of 395. And speaking of guys who can hit the ball a country mile, about the Dodgers and Max Muncy on the board. There we go, Calvin. Max Muncy. Well, Dodgers are going to be scary as usual, I guess. Definitely would not be surprised to see them in the World Series this year. God forbid there actually is a World Series this year. Alrighty. So, we're halfway home. So once again, this is it for us for tonight outside of, we do have the Optic. One of those is fully spoken for. You guys out there get the itch. We do have, so how we're doing the Optic is it's 4 spots. I guess let me back up. So the Optic has just 24 cards in the box. That's going to have 3 autos. One is going to be a non-auto. It's cracked ice numbered to 7. And then there's 20 Pandora parallels, which are sick. So there's 24 cards. So we're doing 4 spots, which each spot will get 6 cards in that. So 4 spots, 6 cards each. And that's going to be done randomized, and the 4 hits are going to be done via draft. So based off the order of the randomization is whoever has number 1 gets their first pick of the 4 hits. So all 4 spots are guaranteed to have a hit there. And then the Pandoras, once again, there's 20 of those. So those will all shake out to be 5 per spot. So it's $57 per spot there, and those have been absolutely ridiculous so far. We've pulled all kinds of good stuff. Pulled Tatis auto. We pulled Wander Franco. Pulled I think Royce Lewis maybe last time. So lots of good stuff in there. So that should be fun. So stick around. All right, Shin-Soo Choo for Texas, 154 of 299. And that's, we've got Jose Altuve. That is 109 of 395. I gotta tell you guys one thing I know is true. I'm glad that I'm not a position player for the Astros this year, because that is going to have a whole lot of bruises, a lot of bags of ice after the game for those guys. And rounding it out with, speaking of the Astros, back to back with Gurriel. Shonda again. Nice. Picked a good team so far. That's a 3-pack for you with the Springer as well. So the Astros are in the money tonight, no doubt on that. Quick fresh for the Facebook group. Yes, once again, seriously appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight for a few minutes. And really the best compliment that we could get is to have you guys tell your buddies about us. So like I said, we're fairly young to it, trying to do it the right way. Assure you that nobody will have higher integrity with it, nor take better care of the cards. Like I said, we're just realistically, we're not going to be doing it 7 nights a week, 10 hours a day. But like I said, we try to make the ones we do count. So please do tag us on social. Invite all your friends to our Facebook group. Definitely the more the merrier there. And genuinely appreciate that. All right. You're starting box number 5. And starting out for the cards with Matt Carpenter, 90 of 200. And if anybody's joining late, no worries. We will do a quick recap of all the hits here at the end. So we got 182 of 395. Another Cardinal, Mr. Goldschmidt. Brian, one of my buddies actually mentioned that a couple days ago, that they're actually, I guess you can bet on anything in Vegas. It's a great prop bet, and I would for sure take the over. Although it seems like Mr. Manfred is trying to be a little proactive, stepping in early with Kelly getting a brutal suspension. It's like for 10% of the year. And this card here for the value play on the Marlins, Isan Diaz, 228 of 299. Or Brian, here you go. So that is the Isan rookie. All right, boys and girls, here we go. Numero 6. Let's finish it strong. Seen a couple of really nice ones fall already, but I often say we're greedy here. There's definitely a lot that have had their night made already, but let's end it with a 1 of 1. How about you guys say? Let's end it strong. All right. Turning back the clock again. Old Tino Martinez and the Yanks. Sweet. Buck 22 of 200 for the Yankees. There you go, Eric. On the board, my man. 122 of 200. Tino Martinez. Thinking about those Yankees, that era. I mean, PTSD with all the World Series. Those guys cost my Bravos, but that's all right. I'll forgive you. Next up, Bo Sox again, going low, 2 of 395 for Mr. JD Martinez. There you go, Sean again. And last but not least, we've got a diehard fan in the house for the tribe. So there you go, Mitchell. You're on a couple tonight. So nothing like waiting to the 11th hour to find your guy, Mr. Carlos Carrasco, 11 of 299. All right, boys and girls. Like I said, it's fairly quick and easy. Just doing just kind of the structure of these boxes. You know, have a 1-pack, 3 cards each. So half case once again just got 18 on it. So we'll just run through all of them. How about that? Since there's nothing but hits, let's do it all. We got Carrasco for the tribe. JD Martinez, 395 for the Bo Sox. Tino Martinez to 200. Got Isan, Miami, 299. Goldschmidt in the cards to 395. Cards times 2. Matt Carpenter to 200. Uriel for the Stros to 299. Altuve, Stros times 2. Shinsu for Texas to 299. Max Muncy, LA Dodgers. Brennan Rodgers for the Rockies. Old Cecil to 299. Prime time to $1.99 for the Legends. Getting a little chilly with the polar bear. Mr. Alonso for the Mets. Michael Chavis for the Red Sox. Laureano and the A's. George Springer, Stros to 80. And Kevin Newman, 299. So, all right. So, each night we do crown a giant hit of the night. Let's say it's a bad half case. Certainly we've had better. A couple really, really solid cards in here with Alonso and Springer. And he's got off to a little slow start this year for the Mets. But anytime you get a Pete Alonso autograph, that is a good night. So, congrats to that. And Chris for getting the giant hit of the night. Once again, we will get all of these shipped out. We guarantee shipping within 3 business days. So that will puts us at Wednesday at the latest. We certainly aim to overachieve on that. It's not a ton of cards, so I will go ahead and go out on a limb that we're going to do that for you. So it'll be Monday or Tuesday we'll get these things out. Obviously send you tracking your way so you can follow it all the way to the mailbox. Once again, for all the first timers, thank you so much for spending a few minutes Sunday night with us. For all of the familiar faces, once again, thanks for the loyalty and coming back. And we've got Optic, first off the line, baby. So like I said, we've flown through these, done most of these straight through Facebook, and they have been hot. So these are the last two solo ones that we are going to do. One of them we already have fully accounted for. The other, if there's interest, we'll crack that. If not, we'll hang out, let that sit, and crack that later on this week. So once again, for anybody not familiar with Optic, so we've got, this is the first off the line product from Panini. 3 autos. One of those autos is going to be on card. We've got 1 cracked ice that's going to be numbered to 7. And then we've got 20 of the Pandora parallels. And these are just sick looking cards. So how we do this is we're going to go to random.org. We're going to do a randomize the list 5 times. And then it's basically going to go for the Pandoras. We've got 20 of them. We got 4 in the 4 spots. So everybody gets 5. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the Pandoras roll. And also, however, the list ends up after the 5th randomization, that is going to be the draft order for the 4 hits. So the 3 autos and the cracked ice to 7. So that is how we're going to get it rolling. Like I said, this first box is already accounted for. So if you guys want to hang out and check it out for a little bit, by all means, you're more than welcome to. And then, like I said, if we get interest for the second box, we will do it. If not, no worries at all. I know that this will be easy enough to crack here shortly week. So like I said, this is the last ever. We're not getting any more. There's such limited quantities of this produced. And all of the Pandoras, I think I forgot to mention that. All the Pandoras are numbered 99 or less. So that said, bear with me just 1 minute. I'm going to get the list here for box number 1. Let's see. Righty. So we've got Brian C, spot 1. Kevin N, spot 2. Brian Z, spot 3. Brian Z, spot 4. So once again, we're going to do the randomize it 5 times, and that will be the order for both the Pandoras and also the order for the draft. So let's get it going. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Man, Brian Z, I gotta go to Vegas with you, man. It's just insane luck. All right, so Brian is in the 1 and 2 hole, and Brian C, 3 hole, and Kevin with cleanup. So I really do like the structure of how we're doing this. So nobody's getting any bad cards. Everybody's guaranteed to hit. And I said these boxes, not to jinx it, but have been really, really good to us so far. So hopefully we continue that. I'm going to get this updated here really quick with the list of who's got what. Let's track this. Okay. That updated. Also, for anybody, I know that some were not involved in the in the tier 1. So let me just go ahead and update this bar down here so they're scrolling through later on. I know one of the guys was not able to make it live, so it'll be easy for him to okay, you're good. Mitchell, now thank you, man. Always good seeing you. So, all right, without further ado, let's get it rolling. Yeah, these things are very, very nice. So we've been fortunate, and said I wish that we had another 50 boxes of them, but they're just such limited quantity. I think we probably got more than most, but still never enough with the first off the line product. So let's see what we got. So all of these will be at least sleeved. So some of them will also be top loaded. And for just get it out there on the front end, it can get a little bit tricky trying to keep track of where you're at with the which spot is up. So I'm going to keep all these in order as we go through. So try to do it. If for some reason I screw up on the announcing, then the proper order of the card on the list is what's going to go down. So far I've batted 1,000 on it, but it nonetheless makes me a little nervous every time. So we are starting out with Freddie Freeman or Brian Z. And that is 73 of 99. That's a good start. And a Josh Bell to go with it. NL All-Stars there. And that is the red. So that goes 42 of 79. And Brian C on deck. This card will make you happy. You enjoy the Brew Crew, all those teams out and around there, the Central. So, little Yelly, the 3-hole, and that is 75 of 99. Nice one there, Brian. And Kevin, staying strong. Jacob DeGrom. And that one is 41 of 99. Go back to the top. Brian Z. There it is. Aquino. My man. I say this guy's the Eric Davis impersonator. Wearing that 44 on the Reds, man. 35 of 99 for Aquino. Rated rookie. Dirty. And Josh Rojas. A rated rookie behind that. Also for Ryan Z. That's 37 of 99. And Brian C gets Klubat. With Kluber. Yeah, these things are just so sweet. All right. That is 96 of 99 for Brian C. All right, now it is hit time. Boys and girls. So, first up, we've got a cracked ice. It's a Jan Moncada. And that is 4 of 7. 4 of 7 for Mr. Jan Moncada. Green cracked ice, man. Those things are so sweet. Four of 7. Next up, about, not seen one of these yet, I don't believe. The highlights card. The black, looks like the cracked ice auto. That is on card auto for Mr. Justin Turner for the highlights. And that is 3 of 25. 3 of 25. Nice. I think it's another Brave killer there. That guy did about 20 home runs in 5 playoff games against him. The old Leprechaun, Justin Turner. All right. So that is 2 down. I believe that we left off Kevin's spots on the rotation here. So Kevin, back to the Pandoras now. Kevin gets Reese Hoskins. That one is Wild Thing, Rick Vaughn, 99s. Going on the caboose. Back to Brian Z with Trevor Story. That is 82 of 99. And Brian Z, I know is diehard's Cubby, so I'm sure he will enjoy seeing a Kyle Hendricks popping up here. That is 98 of 99 for Hendricks. And he looked good opening day, that's for sure. All right, Brian C. Tyrone Taylor, rated rookie. $38 of 99. And Kevin, Rico Garcia, rated rookie. That is 39 of 99. And back to Brian Z. TJ Zuch on the Blue Jays, rated rookie. 97 of 99. And Matt Chapman for the A's. The red, which is 79. 42 of 79. All right, so that is Pack 1, halfway home. Anybody out there is interested in getting on box 2, like I said, no worries either way. It is $57 for one of the 4 spots, or 2 for 108. 57 for 1, 108 for 2. Totally good either way. And honestly, you're not going to find that cheaper. That's basically what you would get a box for, kind of prorated. About some of the cheapest boxes there on eBay. So it is good value in the last one, but if we don't crack it tonight, we might do something fun and do a little first off the line mixer. So stay tuned for that. All right, so I think we're starting on Brian C. with Donnie Walton, rated rookie. 61 of 99. And Kevin, Domingo Leyba, rated rookie, is 4 of 99. 4 of 99 there. Sure nobody's. All right, so back to the top. Brian Z. Bregman. 12 of 99 for Bregman. And Mr. Juan Soto on the Diamond Kings. Nice. This is the red. This is 69 of 79. Brian C. Batting champ, Jeff McNeil. That is 43 of 99. Kevin, Charlie Morton. That is 9 of 99. All right. Brian. Got Brian Z. Got Jonathan Hernandez. Oops. Stuck together there. All right, Jonathan Hernandez for Brian Z. 95 of 99. Got a hit. The old veteran, Jonathan Lucroy for the Red Sox on the Signature Series. This one is going to be Caboose 25s. 25s for Lucroy. Bo Sox. And next one is another Signature Series. Luis Ortiz for Baltimore. Baltimore and Luis Ortiz. It's 14 of 25. 14 of 25 for Ortiz. A little bit I know is I think that this guy pitches, you know what, off. Don't know a crazy amount about him. So my son's favorite team is the Orioles just because he likes the mascot, which is how you choose teams when you're 4 years old. And they're not a major market, but hopefully old Ortiz turns into something. All right, I think we left off. I think Brian Z is up in the rotation, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 7. Yes. All right, Kyle Lewis or Brian Z, rated rookie. It's a good one. That is 34 of 99. And Brian C, keeping with the NL Central, about a Yachty. One of the best ever. 47 of 99 for Yachty. Kevin, Marcus Semien in the A's. That is 5 of 99. Brian Z, Arenado, 59 of 99. We got Willie Castro for Brian Z. These are just some of the best looking cards I've seen. 7 of 99. So that would be an expensive set to put together, a set of short prints under 100. And we've got Brian C with Rico Garcia. Appreciate that, Francis. Awesome vacation. But line definitely missed. Started getting the itch. Open some cards. 53 of 79 for Garcia in the red. And ending it with Kevin and the Diamond Kings for Mr. Nelson Cruz. That one is 30.99. 30 of 99 there. Yeah, and hopefully, glad you guys avoided that hurricane there. It's craziness. I can't imagine. Well, I actually lived in Florida for a little bit, so I have had to go through some hurricanes, but nonetheless, it is not fun. Unknown. All right, quick recap here. We've got Luis Ortiz on the auto, 14 of 25. We've got Jonathan LaCroix. That is 25 of 25. We've got on card highlights Justin Turner, 3 of 25. And last but not least, the cracked ice, Jan Moncada. Green cracked ice. That is 4 of 7. It's 4 of 7 there. So I will post those 4 on Facebook. So then Brian Z, Brian C, and Kevin, you guys can all check it out and go down the draft there and choose your card when it's your turn. Just try to get that done. I think Brian said he was not going to be able to watch it live tonight, but I'm sure he'll check it out late night or tomorrow morning. So like I said, we'll try to get all these shipped out, possibly Monday, if not tomorrow, then Tuesday. So just do one last call if anybody wants we've got one box left. This would be the last individual box that we're doing of the first off the line Optic. So once again, it's 57 for 1, 108 for 2, or 210 for all. So give that 10 seconds, 10-second courtesy, but I think it's looking like we're going to do a little first off the line mixer. That'll be fun. All right. Once again, please do tell your friends about us for all the first timers, even if you've been around. Really want to get this Facebook group built up. And speaking of the Facebook group, be on the lookout. We're gonna throw a poll up tomorrow. See what you guys want. So, like I said, this is never about us. It's all about you guys. So we want to do what you guys want to do, and we will let the democracy speak. So be on the lookout for that. Once again, thanks again for hanging out for a little bit on Sunday night with us. You guys be good. Have a good week, and hope to see everybody soon. Night, everybody.